Hi, how are you today? I hope you're well. Because Casey isn't. Casey's not feeling well at all. He was feeling kind of bad last night, and then he got sick. So today he's in bed for all day long, I'm afraid. He's up in the big bedroom, in the big bed, with Finnegan there too. He's not feeling too badly, but just sick enough to stay in bed. I took his temperature today with a thermometer. This thermometer. He's big enough now so he can have the thermometer in his mouth, and he didn't have much of a fever, so I think he's going to be all right. But I have to clean off the thermometer because when you take a sick person's temperature, they leave germs on the thermometer. And to get rid of the germs, we have this stuff called alcohol, and it kills the germs. There. Should be all right now. You know, when you have your temperature taken with a thermometer, you have to hold it underneath your tongue, and you have to remember not to bite down on it because it's made out of glass. I wonder how my temperature is. Feeling a little warm. Maybe I'll take my temperature with the thermometer. And let's see, while we're waiting, it takes a little while. While we're waiting, why don't you, I know, you could sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat twice, okay? Very good. And do I have a fever? No, I don't. My temperature is just right. It's normal. It's all right. Now I have to wipe it off with the alcohol again. There. And I'll put it back in its little holder. And I hope I won't have to take Casey's temperature again. I hope he'll be feeling better by this afternoon. Now then, I hope you're feeling fine. Of course, I suppose every day somebody is bound to be sick somewhere. Kids get sick, and grown-ups get sick, and animals get sick. Maybe we could play some games before I go back up to check on Casey, but if you should happen to be sick in bed, then there'd have to be a game that you could play while you were in bed. Let me think of one. I know, I'll pretend that I'm in bed. I'll put the cover over me. There, like that. Keep my feet off the sofa. Now, let's see, what could we do? I know, it's a copying game. Yeah, and all you have to do is move your elbows or your head. So you just do as I'm doing. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I do it high or low, if I do it fast or slow, do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. There, that was a pretty good thing. Something else, lying down, how about moving heads? Okay, just do as I'm doing. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I do it high or low, if I do it fast or slow, do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. There, that's something that you can do when you're lying down. Now, for everybody that likes to jump around a little bit, let's do another pretend game. You can follow me on this one, and Let's make it hopping, because that's hard to do. Hold your balance and hop. Okay. That's it. Whoop. You know why I hopped over here? Because I had an idea for something I'm going to make for Casey. When people are sick, sometimes you send them flowers or you bring them flowers, and I'm going to make some flowers for Casey. And then later on, when he's feeling a little bit better, he can help me to make some more flowers, I think. So first of all, I have to get something to put the flowers in. This could be a little vase for flowers. And I think I'll see if I can make a flower out of tissue paper first. There are so many different ways that you can make flowers, make-believe flowers. One way is to take a square of paper like this, just a square, then you find the middle of it. You can fold it like that. So you find the middle corner of it, and then unfold it a bit, and twist up the middle, just like that. So twist it around and around and around until you've got that little bit pointing down. And then that scrunched up part in the top can be part of the flower, and then you can take the scissors and cut it, and you get more flower petals that way. It's very easy to do. Then I'm going to add another color to it, but first of all I'm going to put some glue on it, because I'm going to paste the other part onto it. So I put a little bit of glue on there. And while that glue is drying a bit, I'll put it on top of this egg carton to dry. I'll get another color. How about blue? It's almost the color of my sweater, isn't it? Now I'll twist this around and make it into sort of a little cup shape. Put a little bit of glue there so it won't all fall apart. Not too much glue, because when you put on too much glue, everything gets very messy. And then I'll put the red part of the flower into the blue part of the flower. Red and blue and a little bit of glue, and that's a rhyme. Now, I could keep on adding more of those things, and I'd have all kinds of colors in my flower, but I think it's time to put the stem on. And for the stem, I think I'll have a yellow stem. I'm going to use this pipe cleaner thing. And I wrap that right around there quite tightly. And there's a stem for my red and blue flower. I'll put that right in the cup. Just like that. Here's another way to make a flower out of an egg carton cup. First you have to cut off one of the cups. It's not too hard to cut, even though it's thick cardboard. There are lots of different kinds of egg cartons, and I think this looks sort of like flower petals here, except for that part. So I'm going to cut out in here. And then we have a flower cup shape. Now, one thing you can do, you can put glue in there and get some of that sparkly stuff and pour it in, you know, and that makes a sparkly flower inside. Or you can use colored paper inside. And I think I'll use some more of the red paper. And some of the blue paper. I'll cut this smaller. It makes a little square. I'm going to put them both together and make lots of little cuts like this. So it will be all fringy inside. Yeah, put the smaller one inside the larger one, and it'll all go inside there. First, I'm going to make a hole in them. I'll put these on top of the egg cup, so I have something to push through. There, now I've got a hole through those, and then I'm going to make a hole through the egg carton cup. And I make the hole so I can put the stem in. A green stem this time. Put it through the paper. And then so it won't go all the way through the paper, I'll make sort of a ball out of the pipe cleaner on the end. And then put it right through the hole in the egg carton cup. And that's kind of a pretty flower there, wouldn't you say? And that can go in the cup too. I'll just make 2 flowers for now, and then later on Casey and I can make more. I'll take those up to him. Oh, but I said I'd bring him some books, so I'm going to look around for some books. And I'll see you upstairs in the bedroom.
I'm not asleep.
Oh, I thought you were asleep.
I'm not asleep. Would you turn on the light, please?
Sure.
Thank you. You asleep, Finegan?
I thought you were sound asleep, both of you.
No.
Would you like another pillow behind your head now that you're awake?
Thank you.
There.
I was asleep, but now I'm awake.
Oh. Well, I brought you some flowers.
Flowers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are nice. Thank you.
Would you like to make some later on?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right.
I don't want to today. I was sick, wasn't I?
Yes, you were, Casey.
And I just couldn't stop myself. I just had to throw up.
That's all right, because that's what you have to do when you're sick.
Yeah, but I didn't get to the bathroom in time.
Well, that's all right, Casey. You know that happens to grown-ups, too.
Yeah?
But now that you've got clean pajamas on and you're tucked into your bed, you feel a lot better, don't you?
Yeah. I
That's
feel
good.
better.
Oh, I brought along some books in case you'd like to read a story or something like that.
Well, I don't know. My throat's a bit scratchy.
Oh, is it still?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think maybe we have to have something for that throat.
Maybe we do.
And I know just what to do.
You do?
I'll have to go back downstairs and get it, though.
Oh.
Take a
That's
couple of minutes, then I'll be back.
If I could choose, maybe there's a story here we'd like to read.
All right, look through the books anyway.
You could read it to me.
Yes, I'll read whichever one you like.
All right.
And I'll be right back as soon as I can.
Thank you. What do you want to have? A funny story? Okay. Well, not this one. Let's see if I know that one. Benny's Blue Blanket. But there's... Oh, I know. There's one in here. There's that funny one about Crumple Wet Skin. That's a goodie. Yes.
I knew what it was Casey wanted for his throat. It's right in here. These are good when you've got a sore throat. The juicicles. Frozen juice with a stick on them. Oh, there's only one left. Maybe I better make another one. I've still got one orange left. That's what I'll do. I'll put this back in the freezer for now. And I'll squeeze out this orange. One orange is just about enough to make one juicicle. First I have to cut the orange in two. Carefully, because it's a sharp knife. Then to squeeze the orange with my good old squeezer. Push down and turn the orange. Squish, squish, squish. Back and forth and the juice comes out. And the seeds come out too. But I'll strain it so there aren't any seeds in the juicicle. I wouldn't want Casey to have an orange seed in his mouth. There, I think I got most of the juice out of that. Well, there's a little bit left. And the other half of the orange. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. These are good juicy oranges, that's nice. I'll give it another squeeze like that. And there's still a few more drops there. There. I think that's it. Yep. Now the strainer. And into the pitcher it goes. Get every bit of juice that I can out of that. So the seeds and this other part that comes out, that's the pulp. It's still up there, but if I push it down, I can get the orange juice out of it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There. Now, wouldn't you say that that's just about enough to fill up this little juicicle cup? Let's see if I was right. Mm-hmm. Just about. Just a tiny bit left in here. Now, I'll put that in to freeze, and just as it's almost frozen, then I put the stick in, and that will be the handle to hold on to. Oops. And this is the frozen one all ready for Casey. Put that there. And I'll take it up to him. Oh, I just had a big fat idea. You know, it'd be fun if I dressed up like a kind of a silly kind of a doctor, and I could take this and I could say this is Casey's medicine. I'll see if I can find something silly to dress up in here. Well, it's coat could be silly, I guess. Oh, here's something good. It's a bow tie. It goes just the right color to go with my shirt. There. Well, that's an easy one to put on because it has an elastic band on the back. Now, I need a silly hat, don't I? Perfect. Silly hat, doctor's bag, and the juicicle. And I'll be a silly doctor now. I think I'll call myself Dr. Pink Pill. I'll be a silly doctor now, doctor now, doctor now. And I really think that I know how to make Casey feel better.
One you want? Okay. Well, we'll have crumple wet skin, and then we might have a little sleep. Snoozy. Ah!
I am a silly doctor now, doctor now, doctor now. I am a silly doctor now, and I'll make you feel better.
What's your name, Doctor?
My name is Dr. Pink Pill. Yes,
Oh.
Oops.
Hello, Dr. Pink Pill.
Oh, I almost dropped your medicine.
My medicine?
Yes, it's a juicicle. Just the thing for sick little boys with scratchy throats. Would you like to try it? More?
I just want a couple of licks of it.
Just a lick, and then I'll leave it here. It's beginning to melt a little bit, but that's all right.
I don't want it to melt too much. It'll all run all over the floor.
Well, I've got the napkin there.
I found a good story I'd like to read. I wonder, do you read stories, Doctor?
Oh, Dr. Pink Pill loves to read stories. Yes,
Okay.
that's one of my big specialties.
Then,
Is this
I'd
the
like
story?
crumple wet skin, please.
Crumple Wetskin. That's in this book, is it?
Yes.
Where? Crumple Wetskin. There it is. Very well, I will read you the story. Once upon a time, there was a cat who was the queen of a very, very large queendom. Her name was Queenie, and she liked just about everything except her cat mush. Meow, it's never the way I like it, she complained to the cook. It's either too soggy, or too lumpy, or too gloppy. And so she fired the cook. You're through, she said. That afternoon, she went on TV to make an announcement. Whosoever can make my cat mush just the way I like it shall share my throne and with me rule the queendom equally. Now, in this queendom, there lived a large number of dogs as well as cats. And as soon as they heard the announcement, the dogs called a meeting. The
The one to rule side by side with the cat queen should be a dog, said the oldest and the wisest of the dogs, and he pointed his paw. You, Cookie, are a wonderful cook. You should go to the palace and see if you can make the perfect mush. And you should go right away.
Well, 10 minutes later, Cookie knocked at the palace door. 15 minutes later, Cookie was in the royal kitchen cooking. And 4 hours and 22 minutes later, Cookie cried,
It's no use, I can't do it. All of these, yuck.
Just then a magician appeared and said, "If you will agree to give me that beautiful dog collar you're wearing, I will give you the recipe for the perfect cat mush. And if the queen likes it, and I know she will, I will come for the collar. Is that a bargain?"
It's a bargain.
said Cookie. When Cookie presented the queen with the cat mush that he had made from the magician's recipe, she licked the bowl clean.
Meow. It's wonderful, Cookie, and so are you. Tomorrow I shall give you my collar, and you shall give me yours, and we will rule together.
No, but Cookie had said that they'd give it to the magician.
That's right. So when the magician came to get it, Cookie whined and he begged him to take anything else except his collar. And the magician said,
I'll tell you what.
"If you can guess my name in 3 tries, you may keep your collar, and I won't bother you anymore."
Is it Tiddlywinks?
"No," laughed the magician.
Is it, Popple Topple?
"No," laughed the magician, and he turned around so that he wasn't laughing in Cookie's face.
Oh, is it Crumple Wetskin?
Ha!
"What? How did you guess?" yelled the magician, flinging out his arms.
It's written on the back of your cape,
Cookie laughed.
see? Crumple Wet Skin.
"Crumple wet skin." And with that, the magician stomped his foot, and he was never heard of again. The next day, Cookie told Queenie everything that had happened, and she thanked him for being so honest.
Meow, you're going to make a very fine ruler.
And with that, Queenie gave her collar to Cookie, and Cookie gave his collar to Queenie, and from that day on, Queenie and Cookie sat side by side, ruling the dogs and the cats of the queendom. The end.
That was very good.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, I did.
You're a very good patient. Oh, I see you've eaten all of your juicicle. I'll
Yeah.
put this out of the way then.
Thank you. Oh. Finnegan's feeling sick.
Oh, no, really? Are you sick, Finnegan?
Pretend.
Oh, pretend. Oh,
What? He wants a doctor to come and see him.
Well, what better doctor than Dr. Pink Pill?
Okay.
I know what. I'll go away, and then you call me, and I'll come and visit and make Finnegan well
How will I
again.
call you? I mean, just call you?
Oh, no, here. Here's your toy telephone.
Oh,
You can
okay.
Use that.
All right.
Oh, let me get out of the way first.
All right.
Okay. Right.
Oh dear, oh dear. Are you sick today? Me feel. Oh, you have a very hot nose and a hot head. Oh. Here, we'll call the doctor. Help. Hello, is this Dr. Pink Pill? Oh, this is Casey. I'd like you to come and see Finnegan. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh, help me. I get all tangled up. There it is. You won't
Knock,
be
knock, knock, knock.
Wow, here he comes.
Well, you said for me to hurry, so I hurried right over.
Good.
Now, are you Finnegan?
No.
Oh, where's Finnegan?
There.
Oh, that's Finnegan. All right. Hello, Finnegan. Are you sick?
Not
Oh,
on the
that's the
telephone.
telephone. All right, don't need the telephone then. Oh, I know. I have to use my black bag here. Now, Dr. Pink Pill will make you feel fine in just no time at all. I'll just check you over with my stethoscope here.
You're silly. Silly.
Can you say ah?
Ah. Ah.
Thank you. All right then. Aha! I know what's wrong with you, and I know just the medicine to make you well. So
Oh,
what I'm
good.
going to do is write down the medicine on this piece of paper, and you can take this to the drugstore, and that'll make your dog all better.
Well, I can't read.
Oh. In that case, I'll whisper it to you.
All right?
Hey,
Yes.
goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
All right, this is what you need to make you feel better. Are you ready? Here it is. 3 kisses. There, how do you feel?
All
You
better
feel
now.
fine.
eh?
Thank you. You're a very good doctor.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Casey had a doggie who was sick, sick, sick. So he sent for the doctor to be quick, quick, quick. The doctor came with his bag and his hat, and he rapped at the door with a rat-tat-tat. He looked at the doggie and he shook his head.
And he said, Miss Polly, send him straight to bed.
He wrote on a paper for a pill, pill, pill.
I'll be back in the morning with my bill.
Right.
Very good. Well, Casey, I think that you should have a little nap now because even though you're feeling better, you know you want to stay feeling better. You want to be up and about tomorrow.
Do we have time for one game, maybe?
Well, it can't be a very long game, Casey.
How about a little short game about this long?
About that long? How about a sound guessing game? I'll make
All
some
right.
sounds and you guess how I'm making them.
Okay.
But don't look at me.
Oh, all right.
Nobody can look at me.
Okay.
I'll make the sounds. All ready?
You pulled the cork out of a bottle. You hit it in your mouth.
Yes. Want to try another one?
Yeah, I can't do that one. Okay.
Here goes.
Some kind of clapping, but it's not on your hands. It's everywhere.
I was clapping my knees, my chest, and my hands.
Ah, that's why it sounded different.
That was hard
I
to
can
guess
try
one.
that. I can do that one. I can clap everything.
Okay.
Any more?
Well, maybe we've got time for
I'll
just
hide my eyes.
one more.
I know that one. I can do it too. Listen.
Good.
You do it in your mouth.
Yeah, horseback noises, horse's hoofs noises with your mouth. Well, now I think it's time for your nap.
I think I would.
That's good. And we'll be up and about tomorrow. We're going to be going along now, but we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Time to say bye-bye now from Casey,
Bye-bye,
Finnegan, and me.
Mr. Dressup.
Bye.